Guys, back in today with another reaction to Frieren, this time with season 2 episode 1, which I'm very excited for. Absolutely love the first season. One of the best things I've watched on the channel in general. Made it into my favorite anime I've ever watched. Just incredible stuff. The animation, the story, the way it links, like just the structure of the show is just something I hadn't seen before. Having the past story kind of visited throughout the runtime of the show, as well as that massively impacting Frieren's journey moving forward with her students. The end of last season as well was awesome. Fern getting, yeah, I think Thurn got accepted to be a first class mage. I think Frieren unfortunately failed, and Seri then asked Fern to be her apprentice, which she denied, which is good. But I'm looking forward to see the Stark because it's been a while since we did see Stark. So yeah, hopefully we see a bit more of him towards the start of this season. Lots of really awesome side characters introduced at the end of last season as well. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this one in the comments. Leave a like on the video if you guys do enjoy, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. Let's get into it, man. I'm expecting it to be the same quality. I mean, there was so much love and effort packed into that first season. It was a brilliant adaptation. I haven't seen the source material, but you can always tell with shows like this they care a lot about what they're adapting. There's a lot of shows out there that just like skip through things, cut things here and there, cut corners, and this certainly ain't one of those. I'm hoping the opening and ending are good as well, because the ones in last season were some of my favourites, especially Yorushika. I love them. But I haven't rewatched the first season or anything. It honestly hasn't even been that long since that aired, so I'm pretty decent with the details, I think. This little fella. Yeah, that's another thing. Like, I wonder what that being on third CV can like help us out with now. Can probably get us some good jobs. Get us entry into some interesting places, maybe. Okay, here is the opening. I think I have heard the opening is going to be from Mrs. Greenapple, I think it is. Who do one of my favourite openings for Fire Force. I love that song. I think that's one of the only songs I've heard from them. But I know they're massively popular in Japan. Like, way more than I realised. Like, their songs getting hundreds of millions of views. Oh, very cool looking gothic kind of castle there. Very interesting tone. Look at both seasick right there. Lovely visuals. The song's good. I wasn't expecting the tone to sound like this. It kicked in at the end there, didn't it? Okay, I don't think it's quite as good as the previous openings, but yeah, that kicked in at the end there. It was kind of just like alright for the most part. But yeah, interesting tone to that song. But yeah, some I'll go through the visuals at the end of the episode. Well, I don't know, because that's the thing. If I go through stuff like that too much, you end up just getting like big time spoiled. So I guess I'll just watch it week in, week out, and maybe gather a few things as I watch it every week. But yeah, some fun scenes in there. Also, don't expect me to remember some of the side characters' names. You guys know I'm bad with names anyway. Or Crystal. I was just in the bush. That's pretty cool. Effective. 3 meters. Okay. Not very wide area. They seem incredibly powerful, actually. They seem incredibly powerful. Oh, really? Holy shit. But yeah, no wonder. Like I said, they do seem very handy, actually. But yeah, probably best not to. Yeah, bit of a double-edged sword in that regard, aren't they? They can help you massively against like sorcerer or something, but you're prohibited the whole time you're carrying it. Yeah, could be used as a bit of a stun as well, perhaps. But still, you just left it there. They said earlier they can't really bring it with them, but that's something they could buy them a mansion. I haven't played Death Stranding at all. I really need to. I mean, it only came to Xbox recently. I fortunately switched to Xbox the 360 era. I kind of wish I didn't. But need to try that out. Kind of feels like what I've seen from that game. It would be incredibly dangerous, kind of traveling with that. What if, what if this? What if that was just like turned into an absolute monster and attacked them? They'd be fucked. Is that a trap? Oh, just a cave. Holy shit! So these are all the same thing. But imagine the larger they are, the more effective radius they have. Not that it matters right now, because I don't think they're ever going to be more than 3 meters away from one. He's a big old axe. Hope the axe don't break. Nothing. Hey. Seems like it would be a pretty good trap. Like, if I was the wrong kind of person, I would be like hiding out in here, waiting for unsuspecting sorcerers to fall down and then kill them. Yeah, what's down here? Big old bag of bones? Like, where'd they come from? Was that just animals that fell down here as well, maybe? Oh, that's kind of ominous, right? There she is, low quality Frieren. Honestly, some of the best moments from last season just came from like the lower quality, lower focus shots of some of the characters in like the background. That's just how good this show is. And this summer's up here. Apex Dragon. Ah, don't start. Just stun it and run away. As I said, like these moments here just add so much to the story, don't they? Him or the hero. I love that like trend that was going on in Japan with that. Oh, him or the hero would. So I will. Like such an awesome mindset. I swear the only like things you get like that in like the UK and America are just like negative things. Like you hardly see any kind of like positive trends like that. It was so proud as well. Got some lovely animation again. So yeah, no decline whatsoever in the production. It doesn't look like. Familiar setting. Yeah, you got a good student there for you, man. You got a good student. As I said, I just love how it's just like integrated. Yeah, it's so unique. Yeah, it's like I can't believe I haven't really seen it done that much before. I mean, there've been like arcs and stories that have impacted stories going forward, but like not in this way and not this effectively. Shit, why is that off the screen? Come on, guys, put the subtitles on the screen, please. Yeah, that one's from you. It's nice to have like a physical representation of the kind of emotional bond that you treasure, isn't it? Just to remind you. Oh, guys, you're fucking not even half naked. No, it's not even like they were bathing, really. They were just sitting by the water. Come on, girls. It does, doesn't it? I think that's a sign that they probably are a good match, actually. So not, yeah. Good, she's picking up on things. Just she's getting it wrong. I don't know. I mean, you can understand why she thought that. White. What did they say? Neutral harbour. WG. Ah, look who it is. Like I said, please don't expect me to remember these guys' names. I apologise. I remember watching the trailer. I was like, "What? Like Fresser, wearable." Yeah, that way I'm remembering this. But I like this guy. This guy's pretty cool, actually. He seemed quite sinister at the start, but he's actually pretty cool. Oh, we did see that in the opener. Man that liked older women. A lot of time, bro. Disappointed. I think she's just confident that he won't be won over. Yeah, a little bit disappointed from Fan. Horrible. I think it's because, yeah, just like the names are quite German, aren't they? So they're a bit hard to remember. Well, they feel like spiritually German, if that makes sense. I'm not sure they're actually kind of. So don't stop treating me so horribly. You ran away from that? Your instinct was to go that way? Come on, bro. Wrong way, wrong way. Wow. Didn't catch that, did we? Precious item. Sorry, I'm going to say something bad here, but it'd be awfully bad if something happened to them, wouldn't it? I feel like it might. There's so much for how you placed them in this episode. But like, it might be setting something up in maybe in like 7 episodes, 8 episodes time or something, where like one of them gets lost or taken or something, or broken. Yes, sir. That's a nice little cameo, isn't it? I do imagine we'll probably see a few more cameos from people we encountered. I really like the 2 sisters. I forget their names, but I really like the 2 kind of water sisters. I thought they were really awesome. Oh, oh! I love this. I love these artists. Forget their name. I think they've done something in Osama ranking. I think they've done. Did they do one of the endings last season as well? I definitely recognise them. They've got a very unique sound, haven't they? Very fitting for this series. Yeah, I think they've done one of the endings last season. I love the style of this as well. Well, that's a nice visual. Miller, yeah. They did do one of the Osama Rankin songs as well. I just love how they sound. I don't know why, I feel like I've heard this song before. Maybe it was in the trailer or something. Oh yeah, it's probably in the trailer. Love the style of this though. As I said, they just put so much effort into this, man. I really like it when shows do stuff like that. This is not as much into that degree, but I love like claymation and like when a show goes from like your normal like show, your normal like anime or like American TV show, and then it goes into like this wildly different kind of like style of like claymation or stop motion animation or something. I watched a movie a few months ago now called The Happiness of the Katakuris that had something quite similar. It had all these like weird kind of moments. Another similar one from Japan is Hausu, I think came out in like the 70s or 60s, and that's got a bunch of like very weird out there kind of visuals. I mean, this not as much in that regard, but I love like the different kind of styles that they use for stuff like this, and the song there, absolutely brilliant. Again, I love Millet. Everything I've heard from them, they're just so this really like epic yet wholesome sound to them that really captures both this series and, as I said a minute ago, Osama Ranking. They're 2 very different shows, but they're both kind of tonally quite similar, I think, and like they're very wholesome and lovely and sweet, and they've got some main characters that are really like adorable and you care a lot for. So this Millet fits those 2 series perfectly for me. But yeah, really good episode. I think the opening was okay. I think that's probably the weakest opening, to be fair. That's probably the quote unquote worst part about the episode. Even it wasn't even like a major negative. It's just yeah, I don't think it was as good as the other two openings. That, like I said, I feel like the sound that we got from the ending artist kind of fits the series a bit better. But yeah, some beautiful visuals in there. Again, probably could stop through it for ages because there was a lot going on. Some really lovely looking scenes here. Wholesomeness, and there's the one we heard about earlier. So I'm guessing maybe some of these scenes in the opening are going to be moments that are maybe like mentioned throughout that may not have been like adapted or something like that, perhaps, or just like references to some of the moments they like speak about, perhaps, which is really nice. But yeah, great episode. Loved it. Was pretty much just a focus on Fern's kind of appreciation for the members, as well as like the representations of their kind of bonds, which I thought was really nice. Some really good looking action when we did go back to the past story as well. With Frieren's kind of flashback. I thought the animation of that like dragon fight was really cool. And yeah, really solid start. Looking forward to seeing more. Let me know what you guys thought about this first episode though down in the comment section. Let me know what you guys thought about the opening and ending as well. Leave a like on the video if you guys did like, and subscribe to the channel if you do want to keep up to date. I think I heard that this season, don't quote me on this, but I think it's going to be about 11 episodes, I think I heard. I'm pretty sure a little while ago, I think I saw people talking about the fact that this arc was going to be quite short. I've got no idea how much content there is to adapt, but as I just said, I feel like I heard people talking about how this season, of course, it's going to be less episodes than season 1 because there's a lot, 28 episodes, which was fucking awesome, by the way. I think this is going to be at most maybe 12 or 13 episodes, but I feel like it might be like 9 or 10 or 11 for some reason. I'll have to look up further, but yeah, shorter season, but I really couldn't care less because the quality of this show is just, yeah. But yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys next week, and let me know what you guys thought in the comments. Have a good rest of your day.